The best way you can support me is with a simple subscribe. Subscribe to my channel for more content like this. All right, Mr. TALIAFERRO TV having a conversation with one of my partners. Conversation went left. We talked about Kendrick Lamar. So for those who didn't watch the VMAs right now, I missed a pretty decent award show. I ain't gonna say it was can't miss, but it was pretty cool. I still think the BET Awards was one of the best in a while this year. Kendrick Lamar performed. He opened the award show as he does with most shows that he performs at. If Kendrick's on the bill, he's probably opening up. I'm not gonna lie to you. If he's gonna perform, he's probably gonna do it to open your show. It's a really good person to put as your opener. He opened up the show with Damn and Humble. Well, Records Off Damn with Humble and DNA, excuse me, was the opening song. And a lot of people were happy. The performance was incredible, by the way. Kendrick always brings it on these performances. His energy as a rapper, I don't think there's anybody close to him right now. Like Drake then went backwards on the performances a little bit to me. Because I seen Drake's Billboard performance and I wasn't impressed. I just feel like the award show performances have went backwards, and I think Kendrick has went forward. I like what Kendrick is doing on stage. It's message based every time, and he's rapping his behind off. He feels confident in his verses, right? And he's on tour right now, so hence the confidence in his verses. I'm not gonna lie. Conversation came up: is Kendrick being forced down our throats a little bit at these award shows? 6 VMAs. I think the biggest award that he won was Video of the Year. That's bigger than like winning Rapper of the Year or something like that. That's with the big dogs in that race. And he won Video of the Year, I believe, for Humble. And a lot of people are like, whoa, man, dang. If Kendrick's at this show, he's going to win a lot of awards. It's just that simple. At the BET Hip Hop Awards, at the BET Award, if Kendrick is there, he's going to win a lot of awards. People are upset about that. I'm not upset about that, and I get where people are coming from, because I do think there are other dope rappers out there who are not even getting a chance to win because Kendrick's winning so much right now. But dang, I mean, sheesh. There were a lot of good teams in the 90s that would have won championships if Jordan wasn't around. There's a lot of good teams in the Eastern Conference that would have got to the finals if Bron wasn't around. Like, this is Kendrick's era. He's controlling his era. And one part of that is you have to understand these award shows are not fair. It's a political game, and Kendrick will show up, and he's a great person. So he's showing up to these shows, and he doesn't have negative energy with him. Yes, they're going to be compelled to give him awards because they know they're going to get a good acceptance speech out. It's all ratings. A performance out of it. It's all ratings. And he's one of the biggest rappers alive. And right now, many look at him as the best rapper alive. So I get it. I really do. I'm not mad at that. But, I mean, every award show, you're going to get a lot of Kendrick. If he's there, he's not going to go home without an award. It's just that simple. And by the way, a name that didn't come up at all, if I'm not mistaken, last night, Drake put out a project this year. I don't care if he called it a playlist or whatever. More Life's an album to me. I don't think Drake won anything last night. I could be mistaken about that, but... So, and also another guy, J. Cole. He ain't doing award shows. Now, granted, I've heard great things about J. Cole's tour. I haven't checked it out yet. I've heard great things about the tour. If you ain't at a J. Cole show, you're not seeing J. Cole. Doesn't do a lot of festivals. He'll do Made in America. Shout out to Philly. I'll be down there. Doesn't do a lot of festivals. He doesn't do a lot of press. So you make this complex album like what Cole's last album was, and you don't see him a lot. He won't do award shows. I can't get mad at Kendrick because he's doing what J. Cole won't do. And I'm not mad at Cole. I'm not mad at Cole for not doing award shows. I'll do another video on that. But Kendrick's just playing his cards right. And also look at it from this aspect. Kendrick doesn't have beef with anybody. That's a big thing why a lot of rappers not going to award shows, because they can make time if they want to. I watched Big Sean. Big Sean was out the country on tour. He flew in for the BET Awards and then flew right back out like the next morning to go back on tour that night. Out the country. These are 10, 12-hour flights. You could do it if you want to, even on tour with the money these people getting. But some of these guys have so much beef They don't want to pull up at these shows. A lot of these rappers are just rappers. It's all about the bars. They don't really mean a lot of this stuff that they say. And Kendrick doesn't have beef with anybody. Maybe Sean, but that ain't out there in the open. I don't think that means neither of the two can. Nobody's come out and said each other's names. So until that happens, there's no friction between the crews, and I don't think it ever will be. So if you're Sean if you're a Kendrick, you can go to these shows. You're not Drake. You don't have beef with Meek. You don't gotta like Drake will never go to the BET Hip Hop Awards. Meek will usually be there, right? And it's not gonna be. He's not coming to Atlanta for that. He's not doing it. If he comes to something like that, it'll be a surprise. He's backstage and comes for the last song type thing. Last time Drake and Meek were at the same award show was the VMAs, if I'm not mistaken. And Drake came and gave Rihanna the award and left. And he claimed he was late or some shit like that. He said he was in traffic. So he's not going to come to something like that. I mean, it's just too much beef. But salute to Kendrick for putting positive energy in the atmosphere. And he's able to move when he wants to and go to award shows. And congratulations to Kendrick Lamar. A lot of awards, man. If you in a category with Kendrick right now, it's a bad time to be an artist, because if that brother put out a project, you're not winning. So all you rappers out there and people in these awards categories with Kendrick, you just better hope he doesn't put out a project next year, which he probably won't. But if he does, you don't have a chance in hell at winning. Pretty much, that's what it's becoming. Kendrick's dominating these award shows by far.
I want to salute you, homie, you know, for building your own thing and doing your own thing, creating your own platform, your own website.
I got one life to live out my dreams, and I'm giving this thing all I got. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I represent the culture.
Right now you're turning up on MrTaliaferro.com, shawty.